Alright guys, hey look, I'm making this video. I said when I got 100 subscribers, which I just did, it hasn't been 5 minutes. So for me, that's pretty damn cool. Dang cool. I never thought I'd ever have 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. To me, that's just mind-blowing. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about pricing as far as the mods and what I paid for the mods that I do have currently. My ETS intake, I paid $8.95 before tax on that. I ordered it directly from ETS. My charge pipe, I ordered that from subimods.com. I think it was $2.89 before tax. I got the Perrin pulley cover. It was $85. I got the water pump pulley. I think that was like $100, and the alternator pulley right in here, if you can see it. There it is. I think that was $50. I got the ETS intake with the box in there, and of course it mounts up real nice and flush with the OEM intake thing from the front. I think that was $500. I don't know if this counts or not, but that's a K&N oil filter. It was $20 or $18. I also got the downpipe on the car, which was $12.95, and the ETS Extreme Exhaust. I got that for I think $12.95 as well. And this was actually pretty cool. One of my cheaper mods. It's a Perrin brake. I don't know. Just supposed to look fancy. That's all it does. It adds 50,000 horsepower. No, I'm joking. It's just to look fancy. Let me show you this real quick. Of course, I got the Cobb tuner, and I was running the off-the-shelf tune for a little bit, which did fine. But now that the car's... My phone's all reflecting in the thing. I think I paid $7.65 maybe for that, and I got this this shifter here. You know, I think I paid $103 for it, and I like it, and it feels real nice. This almost feels like a porcelain or something, but it's weighted. Like the ball itself is heavier, and I also have the little stop thing that's down here. Anyway, see if I can show you guys. There it is, if you can see it. Down in there. There we go. And yeah, so that's where I'm at as far as mods and stuff. Now the car's putting down 347 wheel with the Pro Tune, 358 foot-pounds of torque, so I'm really proud of that. I told the man up there, I was like, look, I don't want to go crazy with it. I know you can max it out, but I want to keep it reliable. You know, I'm kind of trying to build a show car. I know I got a long way to go, but I'll get there eventually. But that's where I'm at, you know. And I think, you know, putting down 347 wheel horsepower on a 4-cylinder engine. And I think it came stock with 271 to the crank. And it might have been putting down like 240 wheel horsepower, maybe less, like stock. So, you know, I picked up 100 horsepower, or a little bit more, from everything that I've done. Now I know some guys are getting more horsepower and more torque, but they're running, you know, different. They're running corn. I stayed with just 93 octane, pull up to the pump, 93 octane, good to go. You know, take my lawn chairs and my family and go to a car show, pop the hood, and talk to all the car people, you know, which is fun. It's a lot of fun. And this car to me has come a long way from what it did, where it was. I had it in here for about 10, 11 months before I even started doing anything. And I've done all you see, and probably in about a month and a half. I think I started February 12th. And my very first mod was the pitch stop underneath the intercooler there. That was my very first mod, because it's the first thing that came in the mail. And let me tell you what, man, the downpipe is not easy to install. you know, if you look back on my videos, these are the studs for it. Hang on, I'm very organized. These studs strip out and fall out and mess up. Like, this is just from taking it off, if you can see that. No good, no good. So I went and bought these from Bolt and Arrow and down the road, and they had the right thread count and everything I needed. And then I retapped it. I retapped one of the holes that was stripped that on the turbo intake. I mean the turbo mounting. Well, where the dang downpipe mounts to the turbo itself, I had to retap it. And if you guys run into the same problem, it's an MX 1.25 is the hole and thread count that you're going to need to retap it. I got this from Harbor Freight. I think this whole kit was $20, and it worked. It did the job. I was able to get the downpipe on. Everything went nice and snug. I triple checked everything as far as the bolts to make sure the gasket, there was no leaks, anything like that, because I want it to be as perfect as possible. Now, my car sits in here most of the time, so I don't mind it sitting here and me taking absolutely forever to do the work, because, you know, I work 5 days, sometimes 6 days a week driving a semi-truck, and they'll work my ass butt off, and that's just part of my job, but whatever. Next week I'm working probably 90 hours because I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But it's all good. But look what it allows me to get to do. I really love this car. You know, I think Subarus are one of the best tuner cars that you can absolutely purchase. And if you're thinking about buying a Subaru, look, go for it. Go for it. This car is only a year old, and look at all the supporting mods they have out for it, for us tuner people. For us guys who enjoy souping up our cars. And I'm one of them. The last Subaru that I bought was in 2004. I was in my 20s, and I bought a 2004 STI. It was black with gold wheels, and it didn't even come with a radio. And I paid $32,000 out the door for it. And then 12,000 miles later, I got T-boned, and that car was gone. So it's been about 20 years for me. I'm 40 years old now, and I can tell you right now, I've always wanted another Subaru, and I finally was able to buy one. And I told myself, I'm not going to let anything happen to this car. I'm not going to lose it to some idiot hitting me or whatever. And with all the money I've put into this car and all the hard work that I've done, the wrench time myself, which I know a lot of you guys enjoy doing the wrench time, and you're only going to work on your car. I'm right there with you. It's worth it. This car has been more than worth it. I really think Subaru is one of the best tuner cars you could absolutely ever buy. And I mean, look how far I've come in just a month. And from being completely bone stock, you know, here's the stock wheels and all that. But I'm ready to start doing more. I'm going to do, you know, carbon fiber spoilers and valences, and I just got to start saving the money for it. I got a few parts coming in through subimods.com I'm waiting on. And I guess, you know, I'm going to, you know, every check I'll buy like a $100 part here and a $100 part there. But, like, I want to get the Perrin battery tie down, you know, to match all the other Perrin stuff that I've been buying. And I got this coming in, which is the Perrin intercooler mounting bracket. And, oh yeah, I don't know if I showed y'all these or not, but I got the, whatever those are. They're solenoid something covers. But there are 4 of them. One down here, and there's some down in here. You can see that. I don't know. But anyway, they're a pain in the butt to get, and I can tell you right now, they're all easy to put on, but the one down here, it's easier to go from underneath the car without this damn skid plate on it. I haven't put it even back on yet. which I probably won't for a while because I'll be working on this thing, and it's a pain in the rear to get all those stupid plastic things off of it and to put them back on every time you work on the car, so I just left it off. But that's where I'm at. I've really enjoyed working on it. There again, to anybody out there who's looking to buy a new vehicle, go get you a 2022 or 2023 Subaru WRX. These cars are absolutely amazing performance cars for the money. With all my mods at 347 wheel horsepower, I'm around 400 horsepower, crank horsepower, which to me is astronomical out of a 4-cylinder. If you would have told me in high school you had a, 350, 400 horsepower 4-banger, I would have said you're lying through your teeth. But nowadays, it's totally possible, and it's only with bolt-ons. I'm really impressed with this new engine, as far as the power numbers you're able to get out of it. I guess, more displacement is really helping the engine. I know it comes with around 11 pounds stock, 11 or 12 pounds. I'm pushing, 21.6 pounds of boost out of the stock Terpsky, which to me is impressive. It tells me on my dash 21.6 pounds now, and that's peak boost. And I'm just real impressed with it. And I'm telling you what, that boost comes on hard and strong. Like, as soon as you hit the gas, it's boom, man, that thing just gets it now. I'm telling you, it just gets it, tears butt, and you're gone. And the engine sounds great. The exhaust pops sound amazing when you're switching gears. Now, she's starting to sound like a real race car, even though that's not what I use it for. But I really do like this car. I'm proud as heck of it. And I just wanted to make a little video and tell you guys like what I've done and how much it's costed me so far. And I think I'm around $8,000 as far as $7,000 or $8,000 as far as mods. That includes the wheels and all that. These are Moteg 18-inch satin blue wheels, and they're a 5-star, and I've always liked the 5-star look. And I just think they're good looking, especially to match the red. I didn't want to go gold because, I don't know, just reminded me too much of McDonald's. Like, I don't want to be the McDonald mobile rolling around. My wife was all telling me to put arches on the side of it if I did that. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess I'm going to go with these. But they're really growing on me. I really do like the look of these wheels. And, I painted the brake calipers, and that was fun to do. I was trying to see if I had that can of paint, but I don't know where I put it. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and continue to build your car. Don't ever give up on what you're doing. If you start building your car, don't get a wild hair up your butt to go trade it in. If you're going to decide to build on your car, know that you're going to keep that car. Pay that car off. 5 years in our lives goes by really fast. I'm telling you what, it really does. I've already had this car a year, so I got, 4 years left on it. My payment's $517, which to me isn't too bad for a brand new car. Now, I voided my warranty, I know. I voided my warranty at like 800 miles. But hey, who gives a dang when you're driving a Subaru all-wheel drive with 347 wheel horsepower? I know that makes it worth it, which is why I never bought any extended warranty, nothing, when I bought the car, because I knew why I was buying it. My friends were like, how come you buy a car and never drive it? Well, I'm like, man, I got plans for this car. And they're, they don't get it. Car people get it, but some people just don't understand. But now they do, when they come in here and check out all of what I've done and what I'm doing and how much I enjoy doing it. this is my hobby and this is what I like to do in my spare time. You know, if I get 2 days off a week, I'm out in my shop and doing my thing, drinking my Fanta root beer and Dr. Pepper and working on stuff. But, working on this car. But I enjoy putting the wrench time in it. I think if you guys enjoy the same kind of stuff, you know, I just don't want y'all to give up. Keep going. Keep building your car. Know that this car depends upon you just as much as you depend upon it to have the good time that you're going to have. She'll be there for you as long as you're there for her. And, you know, that's something I believe. That's kind of like my little motto. But you can't go wrong with a Subaru, guys. And I know a lot of my videos is just showing off my engine bay, but it's just dang good looking. Just like looking at my pretty wife. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing good. Thank y'all so much for everything. I really appreciate all the support. Everybody that's made comments has been saying nothing but good, positive things, and I like to keep things positive and good because I want to help motivate other people to know that they can do it. I'm nobody special. You know, I don't have a bunch of money or anything like that. You know, I live paycheck to paycheck like all of us, and but I just want you to know, Subaru is the way to go. You want to buy a nice, awesome tuner car? You cannot go wrong with buying a Subaru, even if it's a used. You know, a used STI, used WRX. As long as it's Subaru, because the platform has really never changed over the past 30 years, they're very, very easy to work on. If you know how to work on one Subaru, you can really work on them all. And, you know, maybe you could work on your car and start your little side hustle, fixing other people's Subarus. Who knows? It's all about learning all you can about everything you can. But anyway, if you're thinking about getting you a Subaru, you need to go with it and go ahead and do it because, you know, it won't take you long and get all the bolt-ons. You'll be pushing some power and having some fun with your friends and doing all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all are doing great. I hope everyone feels good and full of light and love and, you know, keep building your car, keep the dream alive, and just know that you guys can do it too. And I got a long way to go, but thank y'all for being part of it with me. I hope y'all are doing good, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, thank you for my 100 subscribers. Bye-bye.